Hello, it's your girl Tiffany, Minimalist Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well and feeling well on today, guys. So, let's see what's going on with you all, guys. So, the first card you have here is the Hermit card, okay? So you all could be in hermit mode, honey. You could be in isolation, in solitude, just kind of to yourself, by yourself, on your own, all alone. I feel like you are like going within. You're doing some soul searching. You're doing some contemplating. You could definitely be naturally introverted, or you just may live alone, or you could be single. Or maybe you work alone, but you're in hermit mode. I feel like the majority of your time is spent alone. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're antisocial or anything like that or what have you, but I mean, lonely people are alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, or what have you, but you're definitely in hermit mode, okay? I definitely feel like while in hermit mode, you've really reached a level of like spiritual mastery, okay? I feel like while going within, while doing this deep diving, this soul searching, this contemplating, this reflecting, you may have studied a lot, researched a lot, maybe you pray or meditate a lot or something like that or what have you while in hermit mode. But it's like I said, you've reached this level of spiritual mastery while being in hermit mode here, okay? I feel like because you're to yourself, you're by yourself, you're on your own and all alone, which you likely have been for quite some time, Spirit is saying, I feel like you're ready to move on to calmer waters, or you are moving on to calmer waters in some way, shape, form, or fashion here, Spirit is saying, okay? The Six of Air is all about overcoming conflicts, okay? It's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's you moving on, moving forward, away from conflict, away from mayhem or what have you, okay? So I feel like you like I said, you're still in this hermit mode, but you're moving on to calmer waters regardless here, okay? I feel like you are unsatisfied, you're unhappy, you're unfulfilled, okay? With the Four of Water being here, so you could just kind of be in this uninterested, unmotivated, maybe just dissatisfaction with something, okay? This could be with life in general, this could be with something in particular, okay? But I feel like you are moving on to calmer water because of your dissatisfaction with something, okay? Your yeah, you're definitely your unfulfillment of something. I definitely feel like there are some type of changes or shifts that are taking place here. I feel like you are releasing something, you're letting something go, you're walking away, you're moving on, okay? I definitely feel like you've come to a place where you're loosing, releasing, and letting go of that which no longer serves you or has your highest good or your best interest at heart. Okay, you're definitely walking away from things that is emotionally unfulfilling to you in some type of way here. Okay, so I'm seeing with the Four of Water, this is like dissatisfaction. This is like yeah, it's like dissatisfaction, okay? The Eight of Water can literally be like you being unfulfilled, okay? But it's like you're moving forward regardless. I feel like you have the Temperance card here, okay? And the Temperance card is all about balance and patience and doing things in moderation and having faith and hope and all those things or what have you. Collective, you could be, what they call chosen. And it's quite interesting because you would think that being chosen comes with these grand privileges, okay? People who are really chosen, are often in lack, are often without, are often, you know, these lonely loners here, okay? Because, you know, we are not of this world. We, you know, we in this world, unfortunately, or what have you. But I feel like you have been waiting on something, waiting for something. You've been very patient. You have perfected balance in your life. You've done things in moderation. You kept the faith. Um, as it relates to something here, I'm getting this sense of like purity with the temperance card here, okay? Um, I feel like you have this divine angelic connection to the spirit realm, to the most high, or what have you, with you being a chosen one, with you being an earth angel. Okay, I really more so feel like you are this earth angel here. You definitely could be a star seed or a highly sensitive indigo, but it's like, you know, you're to yourself, you're by yourself, you're on your own, you're all alone, okay? You're moving on to calmer waters collective, okay? You're dissatisfied with something, you're unhappy about something, you're dissatisfied about something, you're unfulfilled, so you're releasing things, you're letting things go, you're walking away, you're moving on, as changes happen in your life, okay? But I feel like you're maintaining your balance, okay? You're staying balanced, you're continuing to do things in moderation, okay? I feel like you're keeping the faith with this temperance card being here as well, but you could just be content with being on your own and all alone here, okay? I definitely feel like while you have been in hermit mode, you've been on this healing journey, okay? I definitely feel like first of all, for one to need a healing journey or to go on a healing journey, this is someone who's endured a lot, okay? You could have endured you know, been stuck or stagnant or left out or mistreated or bullied or used or abused or neglected, abandoned, rejected, alienated, or what have you. So there's some type of trauma, there's some type of torture or torment or something, you know, which is what required for someone to go on a healing journey at some point in time to begin with, okay? But anyway, while you have been in this hermit mode, okay, you've been on this healing journey, okay? It's like you've walked through this portal of this healing journey, which is, you know, you stepped into these high vibrations, okay? Because of your healing journey, there could be abundant opportunities that, you know, that comes in for you, but it's neither here nor there. You know, it is what it is, and, you know, it ain't what it's not type of thing, okay? So either you have or you have not or what have you, but you are on this healing journey regardless, okay? And I feel like you have been on this this healing journey while in hermit mode, which likely means by yourself here, okay? So we have the strength card here, okay? I feel like whoever you are, you're strong, you're courageous in some type of way. I feel like you've had to stand your ground to overcome conflict, to overcome your haters, your oppressors, your naysayers, your bullies, the trolls, the ops, the gang stalkers, those who oppose you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Strength, you know, to have strength is to have courage, is to have confidence, is to have faith. Or what have you. So you're definitely someone who is strong-willed and strong-minded, okay? So you're standing in your strength as you move on, as you move forward to calmer waters here, okay? Even though you are dissatisfied, you are unhappy, you feel disinterested or dissatisfied with, you know, maybe the position you are in life, there's some type of breaking free, okay? Some type of chain that has been broken here, okay? You are freed from bondage, mind, body, and soul, but I see that like you are just, you're not fulfilled, you're not happy, maybe with your life, maybe you've never had happiness You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've never had love. Maybe you've never had support. And I feel like anybody would be disappointed with that. Anybody would be unhappy with that. Anybody would be dissatisfied with that. And I feel like that's where you are, collective. But there has been this breaking free energy here, okay? You're freed from bondage, okay? Of the mind, the body, and the soul here, okay? Yeah, and you're in this energy because you have been heartbroken, collective. This is the reason why you're loosing, releasing, you're letting go, you're walking away, you're moving on. There's changes that are happening. You're emotionally unfulfilled, and you're moving on from that which has, that didn't bring you anything but unfulfillment or misery or unhappiness, okay? You've been broken hearted, collective, okay? But even when broken, you still remain solid, Spirit is saying, okay? So yeah, we have generational curse breaker, clarifying patience here, which is the Temperance card here, okay? So you could be a generational curse breaker. You've broken some type of curse here. You're breaking all curses on your lineage, Spirit is saying here. I feel like this was what this healing journey was all about. You had to have a lot of strength and courage and confidence to break free from the bondage of the mind, body, and soul. And even though you are heartbroken, or you did so while being heartbroken, you still remain solid as you broke these generational curses, okay, throughout this healing journey here, okay? I definitely feel like something is faded here, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the first deck that we used here, okay? This Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune carries a lot of different energy. It talks about life cycles. It talks about changes. It talks about chances. It talks about your destiny. It talks about fate, okay? It speaks to a lot of different things here, okay? But this wheel is in the upright and it is turning, okay? I definitely feel like you have had to use your wisdom, your knowledge, your enlightenment, your intuition quite a bit. You could definitely be someone who is wise in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Spirit is saying through life experiences, you've become wiser and you use it to help others even. Okay, guys? So we have inventiveness here, clarifying hermit and the healing journey, okay? So you have the ability to take control of your life through a creative attitude. You create what is best for your heart. You firmly believe that you can change your inner and outer world by turning every thought into action. You bring light into your life by doing things in the image of God, okay? So while you have been in hermit mode, to yourself, by yourself, on your own, all alone, in this healing journey, you have done things in a creative way, in an inventive way, Spirit is saying. To clarify the Six of Air, with strengths, we have harmony here, okay? You are open to the idea that you are the image of God. As such, you have the power to bring light into your life. You turn all the darkness in you and around you into light. In the absence of complaints, anger, and hatred, okay, you find harmony, okay? And so this is what strength, this is what you having strength here, has brought you harmony here, and is why you're able to move on to calmer waters here, okay? So we have equilibrium here, clarifying the Four of Water and breaking free. You have found balance in all areas of your life. You are the master of your daily life. You bring love to your world by meeting the needs of your body and soul here, okay? So it's like, even though you may be unhappy, even though you may be unfulfilled or disappointed with life or things that you have endured or gone through in life, okay? you have broken free, and you're freed from this bondage of the mind, the body, and the soul. Here with equilibrium, you have found balance in all areas of your life. Okay, you are now the master of your daily life. Okay, and you know, I feel like you are focusing on self-love, self-care, self-healing, self-concern, you know, self-motivation, which is feeding the needs of your body and your soul here. Okay, to clarify the eight of water with heartbreak, we have reality here. Okay, so you are loyal to yourself and to others. Okay, you take off the mask and stop creating illusions, or you have taken off masks and stop creating illusions. You have confidence in yourself, and you show your strengths. Okay, you don't need to hide anything. You replace shame with the power of love and truth here. Okay, so like I said, there's some type of changes, there's some type of shifts that are happening in your life. You're releasing, you're letting go, you're walking away, you're moving on. You've definitely been heartbroken here, okay? But you still remain solid here, okay? Really kind of feel like you're just facing the reality of, you know, this life that you have, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent for you, collective. Okay, to clarify patience and generational curse breaker, we have confidence here. Okay, so your trust in life is self-evident. Okay, God's powerful knowledge and great love guides your heart and your choices. Your faith is strong and you are faithful to your heart. Okay, everything unfolds accordingly to God's will. Okay, so we have inventiveness, harmony, equilibrium, reality, and confidence here. Okay, so you've really like maybe mastered, or in, you know, this healing journey that you've been on with strength, with courage, with faith. You are breaking free. Okay, due to this heartbreak, you have broken generational curses here. Okay, but I feel like whoever you are, collective, you're still in hermit mode. You're still to yourself, by yourself, on your own, all alone. But I mean, you know, maybe you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're just moving forward, you're moving on, you're moving along. Even though you are disappointed, even though you are unfulfilled, okay, you're remaining balanced in your life, in your situation. So bottom of the Jack, we have self-assurance here. Okay, nothing can stop your path to the light because you have faith in yourself. You are aware of your innate qualities and abilities and know that you can accomplish all tasks. Okay, so this Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. I feel like this Wheel of Fortune, this Wheel of Fortune is turning regardless. In the upright, is usually turning in your favor. I feel like you are using your wisdom. You're listening to your wisdom here, okay? And you have self-assurance, okay? Even though you stand alone, collective, okay? Because I definitely feel like you are alone and you're on your own. So whoever I'm talking to, it's liable that you have no family, you have no friends, you have no lover, you have no support system, and different things like that, or what have you, which is what is a disappointment to you, which is what makes you feel the feeling of unfulfillment. Okay, but I feel like you are remaining balanced in your situation, and you're just moving on, you're moving forward with life. Okay, it's like at this point, it's just kind of one of those things as like, you know, what's gonna be is gonna be. Okay, so that's your message, collective. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking, pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. Okay, for those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram at shinebrightlikeadiamond36 with the underscore between each word. If you are interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. All in all, collective, the overall message is that I feel like you are content with being in hermit mode, to yourself, by yourself, on your own, and alone. You're continuing on this healing journey that you are on, okay? But at the end of the day, you have the ability to take control of your life, okay? I feel like you are creative, you could be artistic, okay? And you could be focused on your creative endeavors or what have you. But you're going to do what is best for you and your heart, okay? Continue to firmly believe in yourself and whatever beliefs that you have, okay? Just stand firm in what you believe in, okay? And continue moving forward, guys, okay? You have to love you even when no one else do, okay? And I guess that's the most important love of all that you can have in this physical realm. Love for thyself, okay? You can't make anybody love you, desire you, want you, need you, care about you, support you, have your back, you know, anything like that or what have you. But at the end of the day, do you love you? Okay? And how do you nurture yourself? How do you nurture your own mind, body, soul, and spirit with love? Okay, I feel like a lot of people in this physical realm spend a lot of time trying to please and appease other people, okay? Whether it's loving other people, supporting other people, helping other people, guiding or teaching other people, uplifting other people, praising and worshiping other people. It's like all of our life we're pleasing and appeasing other people. We're doing what others want us to do, okay? Whether it be your family, whether it be in school, whether it be in your churches and your clubs and different things that you partake in life, whether it is your lovers, your partners, your spouses, whether it's in the workforce, whether it's for the government, in government or whatever. It's like you're pleasing and appeasing everybody else in your life, being who everybody else wants you to be. At some point in time, you got to do what is best for you. You got to love you, because after doing all of that pleasing and appeasing to everybody, you can look around and realize that you have neglected yourself and you got nobody else. You've been everything that everybody else wanted you to be, but none of them, not one of them, is who you needed them to be. Nor they loved you or supported you or stood with you, because you're in hermit mode by yourself. You're on this healing journey alone, okay? And this is the reason why through this inventiveness, through your creative attributes, is I feel like what has helped you heal, what has helped you move forward regardless, what motivated you to not give up no matter whom or what you were without, okay? So at the end of the day, collective, love you like you ain't never been loved before, okay? Peace.